guys, I am going to help you with fixing all of the ones that you missed on your test. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. 2 square roots of 5 plus 9 square roots of 5 right here. Remember, when you add and subtract radicals, if they are like radicals, you can combine them just like they are. So remember, you add the coefficients and you keep the radical the same. So on number 1, 2 root 5 plus 9 root 5, those are both already like radicals, so we would just write that as 11 root 5. Okay, on number 2, 4 root 10, and then this is a negative 7 root 10, and those are also already like radicals because they both have a root 10. So we would say the answer would be negative 3 root 10. Okay. On the next one, number 3, in order to combine the root 45 and the root 125, we need to simplify these first. Okay, simplify, then add or subtract. Because they're not like radicals like they are, we need to simplify them and see if we can write them as like radicals, and then we can combine them. So 45's factors would be 9 and 5, and then 9 would be a 3 and 3. So 45 simplifies to 3 root 5, and then 125 would be 5 and 25, and then 25 would be 5 and 5, and so we end up getting 5 root 5. So now we add these two together because they both have a root 5. So 3 root 5 and 5 root 5 is 8 root 5. Okay, on number 4, we first need to simplify. We have 4 root 27, and then we have a negative root 12. So to simplify the root 27, we're going to make this a 9 and 3 and a 3 and 3. Okay. Now, when we pull these two 3's out as 1, 3, we already have this 4 that's right next to our radical. So we have to take and multiply that 1, 3 by the 4, and that is going to be a 12 root 3. Okay, now for the 12, we have a 4 and 3, we have a 2 and 2. So these two 2's right here come out as a 1, 2. We have a negative sign in front here, so this becomes a negative 2 root 3. And then a 12 root 3 and a negative 2 root 3 is a 10 root 3. Okay. Number 5, we have square root of 24, and then we have plus 2 square roots of 54. So square root of 24 is going to be 6 and 4, and then 6 would be 3 and 2, and then 4 would be 2 and 2. So we have a pair of 2's right here. We can bring that out front as 1, 2, and then underneath our radical, we're still left with 3 times 2, which is 6. And then the 2 roots 54 would be 9 and 6, and 3 and 3, and 2 and 3. So these two 3's come out front. They, as 1, 3, they multiply by the 2 that's already there, so that's going to be 6 root 6. Now, once we simplify these, we can see that they're now like radicals. A 2 root 6 and a 6 root 6 is an 8 root 6. Okay, and then the last one, find the perimeter. I think the tricky part about this was remembering that this is the square root of 16, and then that this is 2 roots 9. So when you do perimeter, you have to do this side, plus this side, plus this side, plus this side. Okay? So if we do the square root of 16 plus the square root of 16 plus 2 square roots of 9 plus 2 square roots of 9, let's go ahead and simplify all of these first. So square root of 16 is 4. Square root of 16 is 4. Square root of 9 right here is really just a 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Square root of 9 is really just a 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So 4 plus 4 plus 6 plus 6 is 20. Okay, so that is for that section. Go ahead and come grab the extra practice so that if you need to retake this section, you can.